What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing my match review, match reaction and match analysis of the game between West Ham United and Manchester City in the Premier League. It's the opening game of the Premier League for both clubs, away from home here for Manchester City, who have managed to pick up a cracking away victory. We're going to digest everything that there is to digest for this game in just one moment, but before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, please do feel free to subscribe to my channel. It is free, aiming for 27k subscribers. We've got daily Manchester City content coming for you guys to enjoy, so make sure you have subscribed. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 200 likes once more is the aim, and also don't forget as well to let me know what you think of this performance in the comments below. So let's digest and have a look at this game, and the first thing we're going to talk about really is Erling Haaland. Let's speak about Erling Haaland. People were speaking last week about his performance against Liverpool, saying, was he the right style for Manchester City? Is he the right centre forward? Is he the right number 9? Does he know how to find the back of the net? Is he any good? Is he a flop coming from Germany? And people were saying this and that is exactly how you respond to your critics. Erling Haaland showing not only is he physically strong, but mentally strong as well. He's ready for the Premier League challenge. He's going to score a bag full of goals. My only concern when it comes to Haaland is him getting injured. Everything else, it just naturally comes to him. He's a natural born finisher. He's confident. He believes in himself. He's so mature. He looks like he is a world-class centre forward. He looks like he's 30, 35 years old, been round the blocks, been playing the Premier League for years. He knows exactly what he's doing. That second finish that he made, where he doesn't even take a touch, just angles his body, it's Thierry Henry-esque, and just bends it so simply around the goalkeeper into the back of the net. And that's all about the movement and getting Kevin De Bruyne involved in making that through ball, and finally we're seeing that dynamic duo lining up and working hard and working well together. De Bruyne, Haaland, what a pair they are going to be for the upcoming Premier League season. And Haaland's just shown that he's capable of just stripping away from defenders and causing problems. When that ball was played by, I think it was Ilkay Gundogan, I don't think Erling Haaland had any right to get there ahead of the goalkeeper. It was a heavy pass by Gundogan. I was saying during my live stream, it was a bit of a heavy pass, put too much power on it. I wasn't too sure if Haaland was going to get there yet. Bam, click of your fingers, he's there, rounding the goalkeeper. Keeper takes the touch onto his foot. Surprised he didn't get booked. Penalties given though, and Erling Haaland just steps up, confident as ever, and just rolls that ball into the bottom corner. Keeper could dive that way, he wouldn't save that. Brilliant, low, hard finish into the bottom corner. The perfect penalty and the perfect way to get onto the score sheet, responding from last week and scoring on his Premier League debut, his competitive Premier League debut for Manchester City, and also his Premier League debut, and bagging himself a couple of goals. Only one player for Manchester City has scored a brace on their debut, and it's big boost to fill for Haaland, because that man was Sergio Aguero. I was very impressed today with Erling Haaland, so it's no surprise that he was awarded loads of Man of the Match awards, including my JSGC Man of the Match from my live watch along. Sensational performance there from Erling Haaland. We've already spoken about the second goal on the 65th minute, and that is enough to give Manchester City the 3 points for today, and onto the world stage. Haaland shows everybody just what he is capable of, and sending a message out to the Premier League. Haaland's here to score goals, and Manchester City mean business. We're here to get 3 times Premier League consecutive champions. That is the aim, and this is a perfect start. Liverpool dropping points. Manchester United, hilarious. They lost at home to Brighton, and Man City, bam, solid, clean sheet, 2-0, taking up from where we left off. Who cares about pre-season and doing 2 games? Who cares about last week in that glorified friendly against Liverpool in the Community Shield? What matters most is the Premier League. And if you used to say to me last week, we win the Community Shield, but we drop points against West Ham and Liverpool win, or would I rather Man City lost last week, we win and Liverpool drop points this weekend, I'm taking option B every single step of the way, because them 2 points that we've gained on Liverpool could just be the most important 2 points that we've gained on Liverpool for the whole season. And it sounds crazy to say that after just one game, but that could well be the case. And what was really good for this performance was it was a really good team effort. There wasn't any real standout players. Haaland's got them 2 goals, so he is the man of the match, but there was good solid performances all round from Manchester City today. Ederson didn't really do too much wrong other than get himself a shiner. Ruben Dias, Ake, great little partnership forming at the back. Cancelo had a much improved game today than what he did against Liverpool last weekend. It was very interesting to see him and Kyle Walker occupying almost the right and left side defensive midfield and letting the wingers and Gundogan drift left and De Bruyne and Foden drifting right. Very interesting there. But yeah, I just felt like it was just a good, solid team effort from Manchester City, and it was nice to see Pep Guardiola take full advantage of the 5 substitutes. West Ham did as well. 10 substitutes made in total in this game, and it was nice to get obviously Julian Alvarez and Bernardo Silva a good 15 minutes or so in their legs as well, so it just keeps things ticking over when it comes to sharpness. And I do believe, by the way, I did address that Bernardo Silva thing in my live watch along, but I'll just repeat it on here for you guys. I do believe Bernardo Silva was on the bench, tactical. Gundogan had a brilliant game for Manchester City. I think they're looking for something a little bit more direct that's going to run into the spaces, that's going to give us a little bit more freedom when it comes to defence and midfield, and Gundogan offers that better than Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, a very technically advanced player, that if there was to be space for him to work with, then he could find and capitalise upon that, and I don't think Pep was expecting West Ham to be given that much space, so that is the case. And it was also nice to see Cole Palmer, Kalvin Phillips and Riyad Mahrez come off the bench as well. Cole Palmer getting some more useful minutes there in his legs, and Kalvin Phillips making his Premier League debut for Manchester City and his competitive debut for City as well. Alvarez making his Premier League debut and Haaland as well. So it was all changes. It was really good to see, and a good solid team performance for Manchester City. And a quick word on our opponents, West Ham. They're going to be taking on Nottingham Forest next weekend away from home. Difficult game there for West Ham. They'll be disappointed to have dropped points. They've been looking for a little confidence boost. They haven't had that, and I think they're just going to be trying to get back into the swing of things. West Ham very physical. They sat very deep. Antonio went very close after 2 minutes, and they put pressure onto City for the first 3 or 4 minutes or so, and then kind of backed off. And I think that once Man City get going, and if they do get that all-important first goal, it's very difficult then to stop Manchester City. They are like a machine, and I think West Ham saw that in full flourish. I did speak about that on Hammer's chat when I was doing my preview talk about this game, and saying that Man City are almost robotic once they get going, and that's something that lacked last week against Liverpool, but it's back this week in full force, and they'll be looking to try and apply that again for the game against Bournemouth next weekend. Whereas with West Ham, I think they just need to move the ball a little bit quicker. They were better in the second half. They were passing more, they were confident more, they were coming forward more and having a go, and that's what West Ham need to stick to going into next weekend's game. But not every week that you come up playing against Manchester City. Man City are of a different quality to that of anyone else in the Premier League. There's a reason why we are the 2 times consecutive back-to-back Premier League champions bidding for the three-peat. There's a reason why Manchester City have started to go up from the last 16 and quarter-finals of the Champions League, and we're starting to regularly now become semi-finalists and finalists, and eventually hoping we will win the Champions League as well. There is a reason for that, and that is because we're an excellent team, well run, well drilled, and we're just fantastic, being led by a brilliant manager in Pep Guardiola, and this is a perfect start for us to the season. Wishing West Ham the very best of luck for the rest of the season. I do hope that they finish over Manchester United. So there we go, they have been my thoughts. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 200 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Daily Manchester City content coming for you guys to enjoy, so subscribe if you haven't already. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And I'll see you all again for my daily transfer videos returning from tomorrow. I'll also see you guys for the build-up for the Bournemouth game towards next week as well. Already got some fan stuff sorted, covering previews with Bournemouth channel as well for you guys to look forward to. So plenty more City and plenty more Manchester City content to come. It's a perfect start. Erling Haaland, the Norwegian god. We love him already. Come on, City. Brilliant win. I've been JSGC. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.